You've probably heard someone say it before. He was obsessed with her after like 2 weeks. She said she needed more time, and everyone just kind of nods. Like, yeah, that tracks. But why does it track? Why do guys seem to catch feelings faster? Is it just a stereotype? Or is there actual science behind this? Stick around, because what researchers have found might completely change how you think about love and, honestly, about yourself. So here's the thing. There's a study published in the Journal of Social Psychology. Researchers asked men and women at what point they first started feeling love in a relationship. The result? Men reported feeling it significantly earlier. Like way earlier. And it wasn't just one study. Multiple researchers have found that men are actually more likely to say, I love you first in a relationship, which kind of breaks the whole narrative we grew up with, right? The idea that women are these deeply emotional creatures who fall head over heels, and men are emotionally unavailable robots who need to be dragged into commitment. The reality? It's more complicated than that, and a lot more interesting. So what's actually going on in the brain? First, men are more visually and physically triggered into attachment. When attraction kicks in, oxytocin and dopamine flood the brain fast. That's the I can't stop thinking about her feeling. For a lot of men, that hit comes early and hits hard. Second, and this one's big, many men have fewer deep emotional connections in their lives overall. Think about it. Men are often socialized to not be as emotionally open with friends, family, coworkers. So when a woman comes along and there's that real connection, that bond feels rare, precious, and the brain just latches onto it. For women, it tends to work differently. Women are wired to assess safety, consistency, and long-term potential before fully committing emotionally. Evolution played a role here. The stakes of choosing a partner were historically much higher for women. So the emotional walls? They're not coldness. They're actually a deeply intelligent survival mechanism. Now here's where it gets nuanced. And honestly, this is the part one find most fascinating. Just because men may fall faster doesn't mean they fall harder or deeper. Research suggests that when women do fall in love, when they've taken that time to trust, to open up, the emotional depth of that attachment can be incredibly strong, rooted, long-lasting. And men? Studies also show that men tend to suffer more after a breakup. They take longer to recover because in many cases, the romantic relationship was their primary emotional support system. So yeah, men might fall faster, but women might love longer. Neither is better. Both are just human. At the end of the day, love doesn't really follow a rule book. These patterns exist. The research is real, but every person carries their own history, their own fears, their own way of opening up. Understanding the psychology behind how we love doesn't make love less magical. If anything, it makes it more beautiful because it means everyone is doing the best they can with the wiring they've got. If this made you think about relationships differently, even just a little, smash that like button. Subscribe if you want more of this kind of deep dive psychology content every week. And drop a comment below. Do you think men fall in love faster? I genuinely want to know what you think. I'll see you in the next one.